Okay, so what you're gonna do is like, let's say that you have a loan. Let's say you're gonna take out a loan for $75,000, okay? And they say that the loan's interest is 9%. And your loan is 20 years long, okay? So what it says is to find your monthly cost, you go monthly cost per unit, which is $1,000. So let's say, okay, you have $75,000, right? $75,000. That's 75 thousands, right? 75 units, because every unit is $1,000. So you have 75 units. So you find your 9% interest here, and you find that it's a 20-year loan. So that means for every unit, and you have 75, you're gonna be paying $9 every month for those units. So you go 75 times 9, 675. So $675 is gonna be your monthly payment for a loan on $75,000 at 9% interest for 20 years. You're gonna be paying for 20 years, you're gonna be paying, what did I say? $675 a month, okay? At the beginning of that loan, most of it's gonna be going toward paying off your interest, and then a little bit of your principal, and then at the end of the loan, you're gonna be paying off the rest of your principal, okay? Let's do another one. Let's say that you have $100,000. $100,000 loan at 11% for 30 years. $100,000, that's 100 units, 11%, 30 years. So that's gonna be $9.52 times 100. So that'll be $952 every month for 30 years for your house. Okay, so it's a lot that you're locking yourself into. Let's look at the next paragraph, and then we're gonna go into the examples. The monthly house payment includes the cost of the mortgage plus the cost of insuring the house, since the lender wants to be sure he would not lose his loan if the house was severely damaged. Insurance, which will pay the balance of the loan if the borrower dies before the mortgage has been paid, can be purchased for an additional cost. Okay, so that means, guys, look, you're paying $952 a month, but that's not even including your seguro, your insurance. If you go to a bank, many of the banks, the majority of the banks are going to require that you also get homeowner's insurance, which means that if something happens to your house, the insurance company is gonna pay for it, okay? That protects the bank. Why would the bank wanna give you a loan to buy a house that if it gets damaged or destroyed, no one's gonna pay for it? Now, all of a sudden, you can't pay for your house and you can't pay for your damage, so now you're trying to pay on a destroyed house. That doesn't help the bank, because now the bank can't sell the house to get the money if you're not paying, okay? So on top of those monthly payments, you're also gonna have to pay insurance on the house. Okay, so here we go, let's look at the examples. Example 1, Mr. Carlisle had $18,000 for a down payment on a house selling for $82,500. How much of a mortgage loan must he have to purchase the house? Okay, that one's really easy. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna do the price of the house, $82,500, minus what? Your down payment. And that's how much your loan's gonna be. So it's gonna be $64,500. Look at number 2. Mr. and Mrs. James Hensley want to purchase a $92,250 house. The bank is requiring a 20% down payment. How much must they pay as a down payment? Okay, that one's cool. That one's easy, right? It says $92,250 times 0.2 times your 20%. So that's $18,450. How much will the bank finance as a mortgage loan? So how much are you going to take out as a loan after that? Well, you're going to subtract $18,450 by the $92,250, right? So you're going to get $73,800 is your loan. Okay, look what it says in number 3. If the Hensleys in model problem 2 obtain a 9% mortgage loan for 25 years. Okay, let's write this one down. They're getting it. So they have a loan for $73,800. It's going to be a 9% mortgage loan for 25 years. Okay? How much will they have paid the bank? Okay. So we're going to go over and find our monthly cost. First of all, $73,800 divided by 1,000 to get our units. Remember, I was showing you that on the table. So it's gonna be 73.8 units, okay? Let's go over to the table and let's find it. It's a 9% loan for 25 years. So we're gonna go 9% over here for 25 years. That's $8.39 per unit per month. $8.39 per unit, and there's 73.8 units, okay? So 73.8 times $8.39, your monthly payment on that loan is gonna be $619.18. Then it says, after making monthly payments for 25 years, how much will they have paid the bank? Okay, so it's gonna be times 12, because every month we're paying that, times 12. So every year you're paying $7,430 times 25 years. Whoo-wee. It's gonna be, don't be scared, but it's gonna be $185,754. Look at this, you guys, $185,754.60. Just to show you guys, look, you took out a loan 25 years ago for $73,800. By the end of your payment, you're paying $185,754. What is the difference in that? So you are literally paying $111,954 just to borrow money, okay? Borrowing money for a house is huge, which is why you wanna make sure that your interest payments are a lot less than 9%, okay? You guys are gonna go into the bank. That's one consejo. It doesn't matter if you're in the States or you're in Honduras. You're gonna go into the bank and they're gonna give you an interest rate. Know how to do your math. Do not accept the interest rate right away. Do not accept it unless you've already been informed of that interest rate and you've already done the math. Take the interest rate, go home, do your math on how much you're going to be paying for that loan at the end of it, and then accept it if it's wise or not, okay? Also, you can negotiate rates, okay? So if somebody says to you, I want you to pay for 9% on that house for 25 years. Say, no, I wanna do 8%. No, I wanna do 7%. 1% makes a huge difference over 25 years, okay? Makes a huge difference. So, do not just accept an interest rate. When I bought I did a loan on a car one time, and I hated it. Oh my word, it made me sick to my stomach that I had to pay that out for so long. But when I did, they were trying to sell me the loan with a huge interest rate. And my mom and I called my dad, and he's like, do not accept that interest rate. Do not accept it for nothing. So they went down on it before we actually bought the car. Okay, look at your homework for today. Part 1's gonna be easy, part 2's gonna be easy. Look at part 3, it says find the $1,000 units borrowed. All you're doing is taking that mortgage loan and dividing it by 1,000, just like we did right here, okay? And then you have to use the table for 11 through 16, which is why I showed it to you. And the rest you should be able to do, and if you can't, then let me know, okay? Thanks guys, have a great day.